At 74, Kurt Russell finally tells the truth about Kevin Costner. Kurt Russell was born Kurt Vogel Russell on March 17, 1951, in Springfield, Massachusetts. Growing up in a household where entertainment was deeply valued, his father, Bing Russell, was a well-known character actor, and his mother, Louise Julia Russell, was a dancer. Kurt was introduced to the world of acting almost from the moment he could walk. This early exposure helped him develop a natural comfort in front of the camera, a quality that would become one of his defining strengths. His childhood was a blend of imaginative play, sports, and on-set experiences, crafting the foundation for a future that would intertwine athleticism, charisma, and artistic discipline in a way that few actors ever achieve. Russell's professional journey began astonishingly early. He gained national attention as a child actor in the early 1960s, starring in various television shows and Disney productions that showcased both his charm and his instinctive comedic timing. Walt Disney himself famously pegged Russell as a rising star, solidifying his presence in family entertainment. Such early success could have pigeonholed him, but Kurt's determination to evolve beyond childhood roles pushed him to step away from acting briefly to pursue baseball, a lifelong passion. His athletic ability led him to play minor league baseball until a shoulder injury ended his athletic aspirations, redirecting his full focus back to acting, an unexpected twist that ultimately enriched Hollywood history. His return to the screen in the 1970s marked the beginning of a legendary transformation. Russell proved he was not just a former child star, but a charismatic force capable of handling intense drama, action-packed heroics, and layered character work. This transition reached new heights through his iconic collaborations with director John Carpenter. Together, they created some of the most memorable films of the era, including Escape from New York, where Russell redefined the anti-hero archetype as the gravel-voiced, eye-patch-wearing Snake Plissken. Carpenter also directed Russell in the now celebrated cult classic The Thing, where Kurt's cool determination and intensity elevated the film into one of the most respected science fiction horror masterpieces of all time. These collaborations not only shaped genre filmmaking, but helped Russell build a reputation as an actor unafraid of bold, unconventional roles. As his career expanded, Russell demonstrated an extraordinary range. He seamlessly transitioned from gritty action roles to lighter comedic characters, from rugged Western heroes to thoughtful dramatic leads. Films like Big Trouble in Little China, Tombstone, Overboard, Miracle, and Guardians of the Galaxy Vol. 2 showcased his ability to bring warmth, humor, toughness, and heart to every performance. Audiences admired his screen presence, equal parts approachable and commanding, and critics frequently praised his consistency and dedication. Whether portraying real-life figures like legendary hockey coach Herb Brooks or diving into the fantastical worlds of science fiction and adventure, Kurt Russell always delivered performances infused with sincerity and authenticity. Kurt Russell's film career in the 2000s and 2010s was marked by a remarkable range of roles that showcased his versatility and undeniable screen presence. In 2001, he took on the thrilling role of Michael Zane in 3,000 Miles to Graceland, a high-octane heist film centered around a daring casino robbery. Russell's character, an Elvis Presley impersonator, brought a unique blend of charm, charisma, and danger to the screen, perfectly complementing the film's mix of action, suspense, and dark humor. His portrayal of Michael Zane demonstrated his ability to embody quirky yet compelling characters, leaving audiences both entertained and intrigued. In 2004, Russell shifted gears dramatically with his performance in Miracle, a critically acclaimed biographical drama that captured the inspiring story of the 1980 U.S. Olympic hockey team. He portrayed Herb Brooks, the brilliant and demanding coach who famously led his underdog team to a historic gold medal victory against the formidable Soviet squad. Russell's performance was a masterclass in intensity and nuance, embodying Brooks' relentless drive, tactical genius, and deep emotional connection to his players. The role cemented his reputation not just as an action star, but as a serious actor capable of bringing historical figures to life with authenticity and depth. In 2007, Russell embraced a darker, more audacious side of filmmaking in Quentin Tarantino's Grindhouse, specifically in the segment Death Proof, where he portrayed Mike, a daring and morally ambiguous stuntman. His villainous character added a dangerous edge to the film's over-the-top, Grindhouse-inspired aesthetic, highlighting Russell's comfort with roles that flirt with both menace and charm. That same year, audiences also saw him in Cutlass, a film that allowed him to explore more intimate and human moments on screen, further proving his adaptability across genres and character types. Continuing his streak of compelling performances, Russell starred in Touchback in 2012 alongside Brian Presley. The film, written and directed by Don Handfield, explored themes of nostalgia, second chances, and the enduring impact of pivotal life choices. Russell's presence brought gravitas and emotional depth to the story, grounding the narrative with his seasoned acting prowess and lending credibility to a film that blended heartfelt drama with reflective storytelling. Through these varied roles, from action-packed thrillers and biographical dramas to edgy indie films, Russell consistently demonstrated his extraordinary range and enduring appeal, captivating audiences across generations and solidifying his legacy as one of Hollywood's most dynamic and compelling actors. In 1979, Kurt Russell married actress Susan Hubley, marking a significant milestone in his personal life during a period when his career was steadily rising in Hollywood. The couple met while working together on the biographical film Elvis, in which both actors shared the screen, and their on-set connection quickly blossomed into a real-life romance. Their marriage brought a sense of stability and companionship to Russell, who, despite his busy professional life, valued the importance of family and domestic life. The union produced a son, Boston Russell, who was born on February 16, 1980, adding a new dimension of joy and responsibility to Kurt's life. Boston's birth also coincided with a time when Russell was navigating his evolving career in film and television, balancing the demands of his rising stardom with his role as a father. However, after 4 years of marriage, Kurt and Susan's relationship ended in divorce in 1983, a separation that, while challenging, was amicable and respectful, allowing both to continue their careers and personal lives independently. Following this chapter, Kurt Russell embarked on what would become a long-lasting and enduring relationship with actress Goldie Hawn. Their connection, which began in the early 1980s, was rooted in a deep mutual admiration and shared sense of humor, traits that would define their partnership both on and off the screen. Russell and Hawn had previously worked together nearly 2 decades earlier in the 1968 musical The One and Only Genuine Original Family Band, an early collaboration that laid the groundwork for the enduring chemistry they would later share in films such as Swing Shift and Overboard. These projects allowed audiences to witness the genuine affection and playful dynamic between the two actors, which mirrored their real-life relationship and contributed to their status as one of Hollywood's most admired couples. Kurt and Goldie's relationship was further solidified by the birth of their son, Wyatt Russell, on July 10, 1986. Wyatt would grow up witnessing the unique blend of Russell's rugged charisma and Hawn's effervescent charm, a combination that influenced both his upbringing and eventual career path in the entertainment industry. Beyond their professional and familial commitments, Kurt and Goldie have shared a remarkable lifestyle, owning multiple homes across North America that reflect both their tastes and their desire for privacy amid their fame. These properties include residences in Vancouver, British Columbia, offering a serene and picturesque retreat, Snowmass Village, Colorado, known for its mountain vistas and winter sports, Manhattan, New York, providing a cosmopolitan and cultural hub, Brentwood, California, a peaceful neighborhood in Los Angeles, and Palm Desert, California, which offers a warm, resort-like atmosphere. Each home represents a chapter of their life together, allowing them to maintain a balance between public visibility and private sanctuary, and reflecting their shared love for travel, comfort, and family-centered living. At 74, Kurt Russell, the legendary Hollywood actor whose career spans more than 6 decades, has finally opened up about his longtime colleague and sometimes contemporary Kevin Costner, revealing insights that fans have long speculated about but never heard directly from Russell himself. Known for his candor and straightforward approach to both his work and personal life, Russell spoke with the calm confidence of someone who has witnessed the evolution of Hollywood from the 1960s onward. He reflected not only on Costner as an actor, but also as a professional navigating the same high-pressure industry that has demanded excellence and resilience from both of them throughout their careers. Kevin is one of those rare actors who has this innate ability to draw people into the story, Russell said. When he's on screen, you feel it. He doesn't just play a character, he lives in it. It's a kind of honesty that's hard to teach, and even harder to sustain over decades. In saying this, Russell highlighted a quality in Costner that has made him an enduring figure in cinema: authenticity. Russell emphasized that while some actors rely on gimmicks or fleeting trends to stay relevant, Costner's appeal comes from a steady commitment to craft, an intuitive understanding of narrative, and a genuine connection with audiences that transcends superficial charm or star power. Russell went on to describe his personal interactions with Costner over the years, recalling moments on set that revealed both the actor's meticulous work ethic and his human side. "We've crossed paths on various projects, and what always struck me was his focus," Russell said. "Kevin prepares like it's the first time he's ever been on a set, even after decades in the business. And yet, he's approachable, down to earth, someone who can make a scene feel effortless while quietly carrying the weight of responsibility for the whole production." Russell's comments also touch on the subtle camaraderie and mutual respect that often exists among actors of their generation, especially those who navigated the Hollywood system during its transitional years. He noted that while the industry can sometimes be unforgiving, with egos clashing and creative visions colliding, Costner managed to maintain both his integrity and his collaborative spirit, earning respect from peers without ever becoming overly defensive or confrontational. "It's a balancing act that few achieve," Russell continued, "and Kevin does it without drawing attention to himself. That's the kind of professionalism I admire." What makes Russell's reflections particularly compelling is the combination of admiration and honesty. He does not merely offer superficial praise, he delves into what makes Costner distinctive, even within the upper echelon of Hollywood actors. Russell explained that Costner has an intuitive grasp of timing, both comedic and dramatic, which allows him to navigate complex scenes with a subtlety that many actors miss. "There's this rhythm to what he does," Russell noted. "A pacing that feels natural but is incredibly difficult to execute. You don't see the work he puts in, but you feel the results. That's artistry." Russell's observations also underscore the idea that true respect among actors comes from witnessing consistency, commitment, and a willingness to continually challenge oneself creatively. By sharing these insights, Russell offers fans a glimpse into the private admiration that can exist behind the camera, often invisible to the public eye. In closing, Russell spoke about the broader significance of relationships in Hollywood, reflecting on how connections built on mutual respect and genuine talent shape careers over decades. "I've seen a lot of people rise and fall, sometimes for reasons beyond their control," he said. "But Kevin's career is a testament to staying true to yourself, to your vision, and to the people you work with. That's something I think about a lot, looking back at my own journey. There's value in loyalty, in consistency, in quietly doing your job well. Kevin embodies that. Russell's words are a rare window into the mind of a veteran actor assessing his peer with both affection and insight, a combination that reveals the subtle truths behind Hollywood friendships, rivalries, and mutual admiration. At 74, Kurt Russell doesn't just tell the truth about Kevin Costner, he elevates it, showing fans why Costner remains a figure worth celebrating, respected not just for his star power, but for his artistry, integrity, and enduring professionalism.